Winter's been feeling a little off lately, hasn't it? One day it's a blizzard, the next it feels like spring. These unpredictable patterns can really throw us off our game. But you know who's always prepared, no matter what Mother Nature throws their way? The Amish. For centuries, they've perfected the art of self-sufficiency and simple living, especially when it comes to navigating the harshest of seasons. Their wisdom isn't about fancy gadgets, it's about time-tested, practical solutions. So what if we could borrow a page from their book? Today, we're diving into the things every Amish person wishes you had this winter. These aren't just tips, they're a mindset shift towards resilience, resourcefulness, and real, tangible comfort. Stick around, because these ideas might just change how you see winter forever. First up, let's talk about the heart of the home, the pantry. For the Amish, a well-stocked pantry is more than just convenience, it's a lifeline. They don't just have a few extra cans of soup. They have shelves lined with preserved foods from their own gardens. Think jars of green beans, tomatoes, peaches, and applesauce, all canned during the peak of summer's bounty. This isn't just about surviving a storm. It's about enjoying nutritious, flavorful food all winter long. Imagine opening a jar of summer-sweet strawberries in the middle of a February snowstorm. That's the kind of security we're talking about. You don't need a massive garden to start. Even learning to can or dehydrate store-bought produce when it's on sale can make a huge difference. It's a skill that pays you back in savings, health, and peace of mind when the weather outside is frightful. Next on the list is something we often take for granted: a reliable, non-electric heat source. When a winter storm knocks out the power grid, most of us are left shivering. The Amish, however, rely on something far more dependable: the wood-burning stove. It's the central hub of their homes, providing not just warmth, but a surface for cooking, a place to heat water, and a cozy spot for the family to gather. Now, I'm not saying everyone should run out and install a wood stove tomorrow, but understanding the principle is key. Having a backup plan is crucial. This could be a high-quality kerosene heater, a propane fireplace, or even just a good supply of thermal blankets and warm clothing. The Amish mindset is about anticipating the what-if and having a simple, effective solution ready. It's about being responsible for your own comfort and safety, independent of public utilities. Let's move on to something that's both practical and incredibly cozy: handmade, high-quality textiles. In an Amish home, you won't find a lot of cheap, mass-produced blankets. Instead, you'll find beautiful, heavy quilts, hand-stitched with care, and designed to last for generations. These aren't just for decoration, they are masterpieces of insulation. A good wool blanket or a thick layered quilt can keep you warmer than many modern synthetic materials. The same goes for clothing. Wool socks, flannel-lined work pants, and layered clothing are standard winter wear. They understand the power of natural fibers to wick away moisture and trap body heat. Investing in a few high-quality durable items: a great pair of wool socks, a solid flannel shirt, a well-made quilt is a lesson in buying for function and longevity, not just for fleeting fashion. It's about a deeper, more enduring kind of warmth. Now let's talk about light. When the power goes out and the sun sets at 4:30 p.m., a dark house can feel unsettling. The Amish have mastered the art of non-electric lighting. They rely on oil lamps and candles. While we might think of this as rustic, it's incredibly practical. A good oil lamp can cast a surprisingly bright and warm light, enough to read by or light up an entire room. Keeping a supply of good quality lamp oil, wicks, and long-burning candles is a simple, inexpensive preparedness step. It's not just for emergencies either. There's a certain peace and tranquility that comes from turning off the harsh electric lights and enjoying the soft, flickering glow of a lamp. It encourages you to slow down, to talk, to connect with the people around you. It's a reminder that sometimes the simplest solutions bring the most comfort. Another essential piece of the Amish winter puzzle is knowledge of basic repairs and maintenance. In a world where we're quick to call a professional for every little thing, the Amish cultivate a spirit of self-reliance. They know how to maintain their tools, sharpen their own saw blades, mend their clothes, and fix a leaky pipe. This ability to handle problems themselves is incredibly empowering, especially in winter when a professional might be delayed by bad weather. You don't need to become a master carpenter overnight, but learning some basic skills can make a world of difference. Know how to shut off your water main, have a basic toolkit, and know how to use it. Learn to patch a hole in a sweater or sharpen a kitchen knife. Every small skill you acquire makes you less dependent on external systems and more confident in your ability to handle whatever comes your way. Of course, no discussion of Amish life would be complete without mentioning community. This might be the most important thing they have that we could all use more of. In their close-knit communities, neighbors truly rely on each other. If a family's barn burns down, the community comes together to rebuild it. If someone is sick, neighbors bring food and help with chores. This social safety net is incredibly powerful, especially during a challenging season like winter. In our more isolated modern lives, we often forget the strength that comes from connection. This winter, make an effort to know your neighbors. Offer to help an elderly neighbor shovel their walk. Organize a neighborhood potluck. Building these bonds of trust and mutual support is the ultimate form of preparedness. When you know you can count on the people around you, and they know they can count on you, everyone is safer and stronger. Let's also consider entertainment. When you're snowed in without power, what do? The Amish don't have televisions or video games. Their entertainment is self-made and communal. They play board games, card games, sing songs, play musical instruments, and tell stories. They read books aloud. This fosters creativity, conversation, and family bonding. Instead of everyone staring at a separate screen, they engage with each other. Having a power outage fun kit is a fantastic idea. Stock it with a deck of cards, a few favorite board games, some good books, and maybe a puzzle. It transforms a potentially stressful situation into an opportunity for connection and old-fashioned fun. It's about creating your own joy rather than passively consuming it. This shift in how we spend our downtime can enrich our lives far beyond a single snow day. Finally, the Amish have a deep respect for the rhythms of nature. They don't fight winter, they adapt to it. Winter is a time for rest, for planning, for mending, and for spending more time indoors with family. They work hard in the warmer months so they can afford to slow down when the days are short and cold. We, on the other hand, often try to maintain our frantic summer pace all year round, leading to burnout and seasonal blues. Perhaps the greatest lesson the Amish can teach us is to embrace the season. Use the longer evenings to learn a new skill. Read those books you've been meaning to get to, or simply rest. Allow your body and mind to follow the natural cycle of the seasons. This acceptance and adaptation can turn winter from a season you endure into a season you genuinely enjoy. So, as we look at this strange winter with its unpredictable weather and challenges, maybe the best preparation isn't about buying more stuff. It's about adopting a mindset of resilience, simplicity, and community inspired by the Amish. It's about having a full pantry, a backup heat source, warm clothes, a way to make light, the skills to fix things, and strong bonds with your neighbors. It's about creating your own entertainment and respecting the season's call to slow down. By embracing these timeless principles, we can not only navigate any winter storm with confidence, but also build a richer, more connected, and more sustainable life all year round. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope these ideas have given you some inspiration for making your own winter a little cozier and more secure. What's one Amish-inspired tip you plan on trying? Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing for more content on simple, intentional living. Stay warm and stay safe out there.